Hey, it's Sarah with Planner Junkies, and I am going to do a plan with me. Sorry, my hair decided to all fall out at that moment. A plan with me today today is Wednesday, March 5th. So I use, when I'm doing my dailies, I use these Ali Deco kits from actually, is this one Ali Deco? This is Telato. Telato and Ali Deco kits that I get from Amazon. I will link it below for you. This one is number 1. They have a whole bunch of them, but since it's in Chinese, I wanted to show you the box and the number. So if you liked these, you could find them. There are, let's see, can I get that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 sheets. So that would be 24 pages that you could do. And they're all different colors. So I am going to use this one, which is pretty bright compared to what I normally do. I am typically doing pinks, blues, purples. I did a yellow last week. The week before, I only did purple. Tried to mix it up a bit. I think I have done a green before. I was trying to think about that. Nope. It's been a while. So I am going to use water-based, my Ohuhu water-based markers. They come in a set. Ooh, that's pretty close. That looks like this. It's 160. They're in that little case, super easy to drag around with you. But water-based markers, I either use Tombow or these Ohuhu water-based markers. I don't use any other markers in this planner because the Tomo River paper is very thin. You can see through it, but you can see that also the Tombow markers are not bleeding through. They will bleed through if you build up, right? Like if you go over the top of where you've already gone, it will start to build up and you will be able to see through. So I really try to just not go over any spot where I've already put color down. Okay, after that little tip there, I have already cut these. So each of the kits comes with a tool, a cutting tool that's like a pen. So I did already cut those just to kind of make it a little faster, although sometimes you don't 100% get through it all. And these help pick it up. This is washi paper that's been printed on, so it doesn't really bulk up my planner too badly. So I love that. Okay, what else do I do? This is kind of like a trip. So usually I will put the big ones down first. This one seems like maybe it should be on the right side. I also have my scissors so that I can cut off a little bit. Did I not cut? See, this is exactly why you have it. You just need to cut around a little bit there. Oops. No, that is cut. Just got a little stuck there. Okay. So I just take my scissors and I kind of trim off some of the excess washi sheet because I do like to write kind of right up to the images in my planner. So I try to trim them as closely as possible. And then if you've seen any of my other videos, I end up fighting with the excess washi tape and getting it stuck to my fingers and not being able to get it off. And it's a mess, but there we go. I got kind of lucky today. Okay, so I am going to, my hair is still coming out. I will usually put these kind of right up to the line so that I can outline. So I skip a line on the edge there so that I can do my outline. Now these are kind of a different shapes. So maybe we want to do this one. I cut this one so that they were kind of together. these two little bits here. Did I cut this? I did cut that apart. So that the little lily pads on the side were kind of right there. So then I will probably do multiple squares on this side then, because I don't have a really large image, but I have kind of medium-sized images. So I'm gonna put, actually this one is fairly large. Come on, come, come, come. Because I kind of left it all together. I didn't cut apart. And then what I love about these also is that, like, let's say, like, I don't know, what is that? A battery? I don't know. But I felt like the thought bubble went with the headphone, so I kind of just kept it all together. But if you have this exact same sticker kit, you could cut that apart and use it differently, or cut all it, just use the headphones and not put the thought bubble elsewhere. Like the washi tape stickers allow you to have a little more freedom and individuality. Even though it's a sticker and everybody's got the same sticker, you can have a little more individuality with how you cut them apart and how you use them. Okay, there's a little extra piece there I just wanted to get off. All right, so journal trip. I think trip should be with a car. Here it's a very thin washi paper, so it is a little tricky to not rip and get it to come off correctly. So I do typically put my gratitude right here. So I when I'm thinking about how to lay out my stickers, I am thinking about, like, okay, well, I've got my gratitude that I want to put there. So sometimes that means I will put the words kind of like at the bottom so that there's a barrier, and then there's a box right there for me to write in. So what I'm thinking about when I'm planning out and where I'm putting the stickers is I'm thinking about my, oh look, my nail flipped off. Sorry about that. I have a mix of press-on nails that I couldn't get off, and then some of them came off, so I just started putting nail wraps on to the ones that fell off. Anyway, I digress. So I'm putting my gratitude there, right? I'm thinking about, I like to have 4 sections, and so I'm thinking about where those 4 sections will go also, right? I tend to have a rectangular or a little square section here at the bottom. I have the long rectangular section here, and then I typically have 2 over there. You do not have to do it the way I do it. That's just how I think about it. So we've got morning, noon, and evening. I think I'm going to save those for another page. I will, if I'm doing, like, I think that would be fun to put just those kind of on one page alone. So I'm going to leave those alone, but let's maybe use the journal word here. Did I cut that apart? I did not. So you just make a little cut here and pick it off. Maybe, come on. Okay. It's got a little extra on this end, so we're gonna trim that off. And I didn't do a great job at the bottom here, so I am gonna trim that a little bit too, so it's not so funky. Okay, so let's see. Might go up a little bit here on that one. And then this, I would have a writing section here. I might not get, this, I don't know. And then, sometimes the stickers are too big, and then you're like, eeks, it got too big. We've got this cow in a tent. That's an interesting thing. Actually, I said I get 2. I do sometimes get 3. Like, I still have some left over. But like this one, 1, 2, and 3, I got 3 pages out of 1 square. So let's put him here. All right, they're just kind of going all over the place here. And a little bus. Let's do the little bus. Trim it up. Get the stickies off. So sometimes this takes me a bit of time, and sometimes I can go through it pretty quickly. Although laying down the stickers is just the beginning step here, right? There we go. Put the little bus there. 1, 2, 3. I usually do between 5 and 8 stickers per page. These stickers are large. I'm afraid I'm not gonna have room here if I do too many stickers. Like, these stickers are getting kind of big. I could split this in half and do these dots and these. And then, I left my washi. I usually do like washi tape at the bottom. I left that in the other room. But yeah, these stickers are getting kind of big, so I'm not so sure that I want to do too many more stickers on this page, because I'm a little worried about having enough room to journal. Who knows what tomorrow's going to bring, how much room I'm going to need to journal here. And then this one, I've got the gratitude section, I've got this section, and I really only have kind of 3 sections on this page right now. So let me show you what I'm thinking. Scoot it over so I can write. So I start by doing an outline here. So I'm gonna just do an outline, trying not to go over where I've already put the marker down, because I don't want it to bleed through to the other page. Okay, so we do an outline. Let's see. Nope, didn't get any bleed through. I do an outline, and then I usually come straight down here, because I want this box to be my gratitude box. I am gonna go straight across here, right? So here's another box to write. My gratitude box is closed there. I could draw a line here, but then I would only have a little bit here and here. I could do, let's do a little box and a bigger box. Okay, there. So I've got my 4 boxes there. This one is a little funky, but sometimes usually this middle one, I will make vertical lines and write vertically. And then I do like to, since I use the same stickers on, I call this kind of like a layout when the 2 pages, I like them to match. I don't know, doesn't have to. I just kind of have gotten into that habit. So then I'm going to go straight down here. And I'm going to actually, maybe not. Where do we want? So we've got this box here that we can write in. And then what if we draw a line here, and then we draw a line here. Okay, so then I've got my 4 boxes to write in there. So then I will draw the writing lines in. Usually in my Etsy shop, I have some gratitude stickers. Yeah, here they are. Maybe. Gratitude stickers, so those will go up there in just a bit. And then I will Okay, and then I usually do diagonal lines on this top section and the bottom section, just to give it a little bit of diversity. And then we've got a good section here to write in. And I can always go back and add more stickers, right? Like, I can always go back and add more stickers if that's what I want to do. Okay, so let's do the writings here. So I skip every other line, and then I leave one box space around the edges. Okay, and then we're gonna do diagonal here, top, and diagonal at the bottom. And vertical line here. Can you see it? Am I out of the picture space here? Woo, all right. And then I can do some little lines along the side too if I want to write down the side also. So that gives me a little bit more space to write. Okay, so I should be done with my marker. Should be done with my stickers and my marker. I just have the gratitude sticker left. So then what I do is I pull out my little ruler and my Uniball 0.38 gel pen, and I start to outline the lines. So I kind of trace the lines here. I don't go over the lines in between though. So we're just kind of outlining each of the boxes here. Outline box. And this one has a bus in the middle of the box. Outline that one. And there's a little bit to outline there. And I can outline that one. And then I tend to just spin my planner around so that I am always, the lines are always a little easier for me to do. I'm not feeling great today. Like I don't physically feel bad, but I feel, I don't know, just very sad. I don't know what's wrong. Might do, oh no, a little color there so that you can see that line comes down there. Yeah, I don't know what's wrong today. I didn't sleep well. I'm hoping that's it and that I'm not getting sick or something. I got 2 weeks ago, I had my second foot surgery in 6 weeks. So went today and got the little stitch thing out so that I can actually take a shower today. And I don't know, I should feel great, right? Like I'm on the road to recovery here, although I have to go to, the left foot had more damage, so I have to go to physical therapy for that. She was like, you gotta, massage this and it hurts, right? And I was like, I'm not going to do that. Like I might massage it, but I'm not going to bend the toe. Oops, sorry. I'm not going to bend the toe. I'm not going to bend the toe. That's not going to happen. I know myself, and I am not going to do what needs to be done to make it better, because I'm going to be like, ow, that hurts. Which I will still say, ow, that hurts, and I will still complain and at PT, but like I do so much better, I have to exercise in a class because people are looking at me, where I'm going to let myself slide at home. in public, I'm not going to let myself slide as much. So I need that peer pressure to actually do what I need to do. So I get to go to PT for my left foot and have someone move a joint that hasn't moved in years. Yeah, and is still swollen. And yeah, great. Super excited about that. But I was not in a good mood before that. I got about 6 hours sleep last night. I had a wrapping on my foot and it was like driving me crazy. I also had an iced tea last night, so I'm wondering if that kept me up. I don't know. I just having one of those days, which I don't typically have. I'm usually pretty even keeled. So I don't know what's wrong. Which is bothering me. I haven't tried, I found some chocolate from Christmas, which it's March. I understand. Yeah, I tried chocolate. I tried caffeine. Still don't feel great. So hopefully, we had a lot of wind yesterday. March comes in like a lion. We had a lot of wind yesterday, and there was a lot of dust that was blown in. So maybe it's just kind of my allergies. I do have a slight headache if I kind of think about it. Maybe it is my allergies. I don't know. I also was trying to figure out how to sew something, and I can't get the dang sewing machine to work because it's been in a closet for 20 years. Hi. What makes me think I can just pull it out of the closet and it will automatically work? I know. But I want it to work. I want to try and sew some cute little collars for my dog because his collar is disintegrating. And I can't do that. So I was bummed last night. But I put the sewing machine in the car, and I was like, I'll just take it into some place. There's a couple of sewing machine places, sewing centers around. And I was like, I'll just go after the doctor's office. And there was traffic on both highways, the outside highway and the main highway. And it was going to take me 45 minutes to get there. So I just came home. And the sewing machine is still in the car. I don't know. I think it'll be fine. It's a cool day. It's not going to get too hot. All right. We are getting these lines drawn. So this is definitely something I do in front of the TV. I just finished Running Point with Kate Hudson on Netflix. A 10-episode series. Which was super cute and easy and fun to watch. So yeah, it ended and I was like, whoa, wait, why did it end? Okay, so in this section, I usually do a kind of Morse code looking line just to kind of vary the lines a little bit. I try to draw, longer, shorter lines. And just kind of make it look cute, a little bit different, so that not everything's the same. And I will do this on the top and the bottom section here. Ooh, this is a long one. So you can make the lines, right, as long or short as you would like them. 1, 2. Can't count today either, apparently. And I try to make the dots kind of not line up in the same place, which sometimes is difficult. 1, 2. Can you see it? Yeah. All right. Although I have lots of lights on and it looks kind of dark. I don't know what that's about. 1, 2. I think it's my phone. Although it's way easier to do this stuff on your phone because you can just upload it straight to YouTube. And I am, I don't know. I don't like the edit. they're so polished, right? Some of this stuff on YouTube is so polished, and that's really just not me. As you can see, I not super polished. I just kind of like to be real. I want it to be real. I want it to be my personality, and you can see kind of, I like to get to know the person that is doing the videos, so that's how I do my videos. I just want to, you know, I'm just trying to share my love of planning with people that also love planning and stickers and Hobonichis and all that fun stuff. Although I will tell you that, I don't know, there's, these Hobonichis are addicting. I have 3 of them. I don't think I have ever been as loyal to them as I have been this year. Like, I figured out a system, and if you watch my planner flip throughs or any of my other plan with me's where I do the whole weekly ones in my Hobonichi Weeks Mega, like, I am absolutely loving the Hobonichi Weeks Mega, which I had only had maybe one before. It's kind of small for me. I write kind of large. So I haven't used the Hobonichi Weeks until this year, and I just use it to track like health and house stuff. I call it health and home. So I only track health and home in that one, and that has been super helpful. So then I'm not trying to keep track of everything in one planner. Like, having a catch-all is great, but for me, it just got to be overwhelming, and so that would make me stop when I got overwhelmed, right? So by having it, like, that one planner takes care of all my habit tracking and what's for dinner, the meal planning, and all of that kind of functional day-to-day stuff, tracking my sleep. And that allows me to have a little more fun in this one. And that's what I do. I have a little more fun in this one because I'm not worried about tracking my habits in this one. I have a place for that. So I just get to have a little more, I didn't even use my tweezers today. I just get to have a little more fun in my Hobonichi Cousin now, because I'm not trying to put everything into it. And I do track a few things in the front, but not a ton. I really use the weeks as my habit tracker. Okay, got gratitude, got it all. So this is, what am I at? 28 minutes. I just need to add a little bit of washi tape at the bottom, and then it's good to go. It's ready for me to journal, do my gratitude list. I could do a to-do list. Sometimes I will do a to-do list in some of this section. But again, I have other planners. I also, if you look at the weeks, the week at a glance, which I haven't been using real well this week, apparently. I will put things down here of what I need to do. I need to work on that because I haven't done that this week. I kind of, yeah, there's a better example. I've been off my feet for a couple of weeks with these surgeries, and yeah, that has just kind of thrown me off a little bit on getting stuff done around the house, which needs desperate help at this point. Okay, so there is my plan with me, how I set up my daily journal pages in my Hobonichi Cousin. You can 100% do this on the journal pages in the Hobonichi Weeks. I do that sometimes. It's just a lot smaller, right? So here I have much more room to kind of write about what's going on, rather than the Hobonichi Weeks. You just have kind of like a half a page, right? So if you put all the stickers on it, then you don't have a ton of room to write. But I do it in both. So hopefully, and you can do it in whatever journal you have also. Hopefully you enjoyed this video, and I would love to hear from you if you are trying this layout, and let me know how it's going. I'd love to hear what you have to say. Have a great week.